Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Parts of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today is day 5 of the 12 Days of Trekmas. Now if you're just joining me, each day from now until Christmas I will be reviewing a Hallmark Star Trek Ornament. So if you like Star Trek, stay with me this holiday season. So today I'm looking at the Doctor, and the Doctor is one of my favorite Star Trek characters of all time. Just a little background, this character is first seen in Star Trek Voyager. Now during that show, the main ship, the Voyager, gets transported to the other end of the galaxy in the Delta Quadrant. And after that, several events transpire which leads some of the crew to die. So without a doctor on the ship, Voyager needs to activate its emergency medical hologram, which we have here. And the Doctor, who is basically a robot, is portrayed by Robert Picardo. Now, I know him from Gremlins 2, and as a child, I loved that movie, so I liked that character a lot. I thought he was funny. Now, when I got older and saw Voyager, instantly I'm like, I know that guy from Gremlins. And I fell in love with the character. He is awesome. Now, in the beginning, he knows he's a tool. He knows he's a medical hologram. But just like all other holograms in the holodeck, if you know Star Trek, there's a memory bank. And everything that happens gets saved. And it turns out that he just wants to be accepted by the crew and not used as just a tool. And throughout the course of the show, he becomes more human and wants to be more human. And I always find that interesting, not to go on a rant, that human beings are responsible for many beautiful things, great things on this planet. But, it's no secret that humans can be monsters, to put it lightly. And you could just pick up a newspaper and see that. So it's always interesting when machines or creatures or something in fiction wants to be more like human beings. So enough of my little rant. This particular ornament was released in 2002 for around $14.95. And for the length of the Doctor, he stands a little over 4 3/4 inches tall, which is fantastic. So we're going to look at the mold, we're going to look at the paint, see how to hang the Doctor from a tree, and then we're going to be done. So let's get moving. Alright, starting this review looking at the mold, let's begin from the feet and work our way up to the top. We have some great details here. Pretty nicely done shoes, the pants. Pretty cool. Doctor butt. Going around to the front. Nice little details here and there, seams and whatnot. We have our comm badge, medical tricorder, nicely sculpted hands and wrinkles in the shirt. And just look at all that detail there. Very accurate to the show, I must say. They got the basic shapes done. Pretty nice. Copyright crap on his back. Ornament loop. No rank, because he's a hologram. Now for the face, I think it is pretty good. From certain angles, it looks just like the Doctor. Nice ears, but I think they missed it a little bit, but I don't hate it. I think it's really good, and I like it a lot. I think it looks like him. Pretty awesome. So that does it for the mold. So now let's take a look at the paint. Alright, for the paint, we have a nice skin tone for his face, neck, and hands. Pretty good. We have pink lips, white, brown, and black eyes. We can see some eyebrows there as well. And also, nice hair. Pretty cool. We have a gray undershirt, teal, and I love teal. For non-Star Trek fans, red is command, yellow is engineering and ops, and then green is always some type of science or medical. We have a nice black for the jumpsuit, which I think came out pretty good. And then for the comm badge, we have silver and gold. Gold right here for his medical tricorder piece, the scanner. Now for the medical tricorder itself, it is gray. And then we have a tan with red paint on there. So that came out pretty good. Nicely done. And there's a lot of gloss to it as well. And then we have his shoes, which are glossy black. All in all, nicely painted. So that does it for the mold and the paint. So now let's see how to hang this bad boy. Now to hang your Doctor ornament, his ornament loop is located on his neck. Take your hook, slide it in like so, and you're good to go. So that does it for day 5 of the 12 Days of Trekmas. Today we looked at Hallmark's The Doctor, released in 2002. Now, I'm a huge fan of Star Trek Voyager. To me, it's one of the best shows. Don't get me wrong, I like them all, but Voyager was awesome because they were separated. They hardly had any help whatsoever, and the only way they made it back was through ingenuity and just pure gumption. But out of that show came a lot of great characters, and the Doctor is one of them. So I am really glad Hallmark took the chance and made it. Now, what makes this ornament awesome? First of all, the details. The suit is nice. The head sculpt, from a distance, like right now, it looks like him. From different angles, it looks like him. But up close and personal, it's a little iffy here and there. But it's not bad. Anybody who's a fan of Voyager knows who this character is. The paint is also amazing. It helps the model so much with the great paint scheme, with the great color choices on here, the beautiful teal, the black, the glossy colors. So I recommend this ornament for anybody who's a fan of Star Trek Voyager. I think it is a nice addition to your collection, especially if you're a fan of Robert Picardo or the Doctor in general. So that's everything I have to say about this ornament today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you would like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.